Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today is Spitfire Wednesdays, everybody. So we have got issue 81 of Build the Spitfire, and there's quite a lot to do in this issue. And I'm recording this just off the back of issue 54, The DeLorean, which was a nightmare to do as well. So, glut for punishment as always, but I think we better get started on this one. So, with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay, I'll show you why we've got a lot to do. When you get a page like that with 20 parts to do, it's a little bit daunting. I don't think we've had one like this in a while on the Spitfire. Wow, okay, so we're going to get started on this one. Right, the first thing we need to do, we've got this metal shaft here, and we've got, this is a bearing. Now we've got a round section on here and we've got a flat section on here. This wants to go on the round section. So it might be just best to push it in. Just like that. That's nicely in place. Then what we need to do, we've got this bit here. This is called the base for the rods, okay? And it wants us to put it in, but twist it in until more or less you can see sort of the gear underneath. Okay, doesn't say how many rotations, but I believe we've got that right. Right, okay, moving on. So now we've got that in, the next thing to do, it wants us to put this in. Now we've got a larger hole at the top, smaller hole at the bottom. It's a smaller hole at the bottom, it wants to go in. Now this, of course that's quite a tight fit. Okay, that's in. That is a tight fit in there, but it's in there. And then the next part is this bit here, and this is just going to simply go down just like that. Then what we need to do, we flip this over because we're going to be screwing a screw just into here, and that is going to be with the 2.5 times 4mm PWB screw, which is one of these. One of the flange screws. Right, I still don't think that's all the way down. Right, it is now. I reckon this screw is too big. P2, what did it say? 2.5 times 4mm PWB screw. Have I got my screws mixed up? 19. Yeah, 2.5 times 4mm. PWB, which is one of these. But that just sits in there. This is really strange. I'm just checking to make sure it's all the way down, which it is. It's definitely a flange screw. Because it can't be one of these, because they're even smaller. Get this off, see if we can get this rod is in properly. Yeah, it's all the way down. Just notice the other side starting to come out. We don't want that. I'm a little bit stuck now because there's no way them screws there's nothing to screw. Oh, alright, it does go in, but it's right, okay. Right, so it does go in. I'm just going to try and correct this. If the camera goes a bit, yeah, that's it. There's not much to grab hold of on that one, I can tell you that now. Okay, so I'll put this back on. Now that will fall off. Oh God, it's going to be a car crash. You can just tell, can't you? Okay. Now that little bit wanted to come out again. Oh dear. Right, now it's out. Back in. Right, okay. Right, so I'm just making sure I've got everything correct. Yes, I have. Right, okay. So next what we need to do, move that to one side. We need this part here and this part here. Right, so that's going to go onto there. And that wants to be screwed on by 2 times 5mm PB screws. These are the ones that we've got absolutely tons of them in this issue. Okay, one in. That's 2 in. Okay. Right, so next what we need to do, we actually need to put this into here. Like that. And then enclose it with this bit here. Making sure there's a tab just here. It wants to be coming out of the back of this. Which that is. So that's located. Okay. It doesn't say whether this wants to be free on top or it wants to be underneath. It says it wants to be underneath. So maybe it needs to come down a bit more. Right, this top bit, there's a little section it slots into. Right, that's in place. That's in place there. Right, so now we've got this bit in. Wants us to put 4 screws, and they are 2 times 5mm PB screws. So again, they were the most quantity we've got in this issue. One. That's 2. That's 3. And we'll put the 4th and final one. Okay, that's the 4th and final one. Right, so moving on, what's it want us to do next? Right, so it now wants us to make sure that we attach to the bottom, and we're doing that with 2 times, 2 times 5mm PB screws, so I'll get 2 of them. It just absolutely threw me, did that part. Yeah, couldn't make the sense of it. Why that screw wouldn't go in. There's not much really to bite. And then it's a couple of quick turns with the screwdriver, and there you have it. Okay, right, we've done that next. Right, so what do we need to do next? Next we need the motor from issue 80, and it's going in. Now I don't think it matters which way it goes in, but I'm going to do it by the picture. I'm going to go in like there, and then that one's secured in place with two 2 x 5mm screws. I thought they would be the flange screws. But, oh no, sorry, PWB, yeah, PWB. Because there's two types, 2 x 5mm screws, there's PB screws and PWB screws. It's PWB screws that we need. That's the first one started. I just want to get them started so that the motor is in general place, and then I'll screw it home. Okay, making sure that's down securely. Right, okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Right, the next thing we need to do is we need to work on the bottom. We've got a cog here that we need to place in. Don't think it matters which way it goes around. They've got it that way around. Okay, we'll do it that way around. Okay. Then we've got this pin of a shaft. That must be going in just in the middle there. Then we've got the next cog. This is going to go on this way around. And that pin falling out, of course. Try again. Okay. And then we've got the final cog, which is this tiny one here. That's going to go on. Need to make sure that the teeth all line up, which they do. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to apply some silicone grease to these cogs, just to make it sure it's going to be a lot smoother. The problem is with this grease, it likes to pick up cogs as it's greasing. There we go. Got a bit of grease on me now. You don't need to put a lot of this on. What I like to do is just get a cocktail stick, normally an old one I've used for glue, and just spread it around. Okay, put that on there. Need to dry my hands because they're greasy, as you can tell. Okay. Right, so still carrying on, moving the microphone a bit closer. Okay, so we've done that. What we need to do next, we've got the cover. We're supposed to go over it. Just like so. And then, yeah, that's aligned, and then we need to screw it in with 2 times 5mm PB screws. Once 4 of them. Won't mind after we put this on, you think? Ah, right, so this is done. New. There is another page. Oh no, actually we are done. We will be done. I'm thinking of issue 82. My brain is not with it today. It's really in a different time zone. Don't know what time zone, but right, nearly done. Okay, and that is this issue done. Now we have got a couple of bits left over. We've got this part, this sticker here, that's been left over. And we've also got this. Now I do know this goes into there like that. I'm not really too keen on, that's just, yeah, we're probably going to lose that. And then we've got this wire here. Now this will all be addressed in issue 82. I do believe, because in issue 82 we get another motor, but we do attach this to the base of the Spitfire, so that should be fun. We have got quite a few screws left over actually. We've got some we haven't even really used. We've got the 2 times 5mm PB screws. We've got 5 of them left. The 1.7 times 6mm PB screw, we haven't even used them. We've got 1 spare of the 2.5 times 4mm PWB screw, and we've got 1 spare of the 2 times 5mm PWB screw. So, yeah, that's I'll just have to double check back through things and make sure that I've done it correctly and that I've used the screws that I need to. But I have looked every step of the way. So, anyway, that is issue 81 complete. Well, that's it for issue 81 of the Spitfire, guys. Yeah, that was, yeah, I think the next one I do will probably be a lot quicker, but that really was confusing in some places. I do know that the screws that are left over are purposely left over. I believe we'll be using them in the next issue. So I'll be putting them away somewhere safe until the next issue of issue 82. And then we should have another delivery very soon of be 83, 84, 85 and 86. So I'm really excited on what's going to happen in them. Anyway, if you like this video, please do it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell and be notified of any future videos or issues on the channel. But as for always, guys, stay safe and bye for now.